أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Abdullah Malik and I am a foundation level student at Rehan School Islamabad Barakau campus. Today I am doing my AI session on the topic of sky. So let's start. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Abdullah. I'm ready to get started on the topic of the sky. Just let me know what aspects you'd like to explore first, whether it's about its colors, weather, or maybe cultural meanings.
What does the word sky originally mean?
The word sky broadened to refer to the entire expanse above the Earth. So early on, it was really just tied to what was seen as a kind of cloud cover, but it evolved to mean the open sky we see every day.
How did ancient civilization interpreted the sky?
Asian civilizations often give the sky deep spiritual and philosophical significance. In ancient China, the sky was tied to Tian, a supreme force governing the universe. While in India, the sky was seen as a vast sacred space connected to cosmic order. In both cultures, the sky symbolized infinity, cosmic harmony, and the earthly and divine.
Why has the sky fantastic humans throughout history?
Humans have been fascinated by the sky because it represents the unknown and the infinite. The sky marks cycles, day and night, seasons, giving humans a sense of time and wonder. Stars guided early navigation, while myths about the sky gave meaning to human experiences. In this way, the sky has always been a source of inspiration and connection for us.
How does the sky influence human imagination and storytelling? Explain briefly.
The sky fuels imagination and storytelling because it's vast, ever changing, and full of mystery. It acts as a canvas for dreams, like the stars inspiring myths or the open sky symbolizing freedom. Writers, poets, and artists use the sky to evoke wonder, possibility, and the search for something beyond the ordinary.
What caused the sky to appear blue during the day?
The sky appears blue during the day because of a process called Rayleigh scattering. As sunlight passes through Earth's atmosphere, shorter wavelengths like blue are scattered more than longer wavelengths, red. So when we see that blue light scattered in every direction, making the sky look blue to our eyes.
Why do sunsets create different colors in the sky?
Sunsets create different colors because the sun is lower in the sky, so its light passes through more of the atmosphere. The shorter blue wavelengths are scattered away, leaving longer wavelengths, reds, oranges, and pinks to dominate. Atmospheric conditions like dust or pollution enhance these colors, making each sunset uniquely vivid.
How did people navigate using the sky before modern technology?
Technology, people navigated by observing the sky's patterns. They used stars like the North Star to find direction, and they tracked the sun constellations and the moon's phases, and early cultures built detailed sky maps, allowing them to navigate oceans and deserts long before compasses or GPS.
What role did the sky play in ancient religions and myths?
In many Asian religions, the sky was seen as a divine realm. In Hinduism, for instance, the sky is tied to cosmic order with deities residing in the heavens. In Chinese thought, the sky represented Tian, a moral force guiding life. Buddhist traditions also use the sky symbolically, representing vastness, freedom, and spiritual transcendence. In these ways, the sky connected earthly life with the cosmic or divine.
How do clouds form in the sky?
Clouds form when warm air rises, cools, and the water vapor in it condenses into tiny droplets or ice crystals. As the air lifts and cools, these droplets cluster together, forming visible clouds. Different cloud types form depending on altitude, moisture, and weather conditions, giving the sky its variety of shapes and colors.
How has the concept of the sky evolved in language over time?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the time limit for this conversation. Please start a new chat to keep the conversation going.
How have poets and writers used the sky as a symbol? How do storms and lightning make the sky seem powerful? Explain briefly.
Lightning make the sky seem powerful because they're sudden, dramatic displays of energy. Thunder, wind, and flashes of lightning break the stillness, reminding us of nature's raw force. These events can feel overwhelming because they defy human control, making the sky seem vast and alive with power.
How has the concept of the sky evolved in language over time? Explain briefly.
Over time, the concept of the sky evolved. Early languages tied the sky to gods or cosmic order. Later, as scientific understanding grew, it became a realm for astronomy and weather, while still holding metaphor, poetry, and
Poets and
curiosity and
writers
wonder.
use the sky as a symbol.
Poets and writers often use the sky as a symbol for freedom, possibility, or the longest can.
What role does the sky play in climate and weather system?
The sky plays a central role in climate and weather. It's where all atoms in the sky. The movement of air masses, the formation of clouds, and the balance of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere all shape weather patterns and long-term climate.
How does air pollution change the appearance of the sky?
Air pollution changes the sky by dimming its clarity and altering its colors. Particles like dust, soot, or chemicals can make the sky appear gray or hazy. At sunrise and sunset, pollution can also intensify reds and oranges as the light scatters differently. In this way, pollution changes not just the sky's health, but also how we experience its beauty.
What what cultural meanings are attached to the sky in
Cultural meanings attached to the sky vary widely. In some societies, the sky is a sacred space where gods reside or cosmic patterns unfold. In others, the sky represents freedom or limitless possibility. Across cultures, the sky is a canvas for myth, navigation, and existential reflection, shaping how people interpret their place in the universe.
what role does the sky play in climate and weather systems?
The sky is essentially the arena where weather and climate unfold. The balance of greenhouse gases up there also regulates Earth's temperature. So, in short, the sky is the medium through which energy, moisture, and atmospheric forces shape our climate.
Why are stars visible only at night? Explain briefly.
Stars are visible only at night because during the day, the sun's light overwhelms them. The sky is bright, scattering sunlight in all directions and drowning out the faint light from distant stars. At night, with less sunlight, those stars become visible again, dotting the dark expanse above us.
What cultural meanings are attached to the sky in different societies?
Absolutely. In some cultures, the sky is seen as a divine realm, like in ancient Mesopotamia, where gods were thought to reside above. In other societies, the sky symbolizes freedom, destiny, or the infinite, like in Native American Scott myths. Thus, the sky becomes a cultural bridge, tying human life to larger cosmic forces.
What explain briefly.
Yes, modern technology has changed our view of the sky by letting us see far beyond what the naked eye can. Satellites, telescopes, and space missions allow us to map the atmosphere, study weather patterns, track pollution, and even explore other planets. In doing so, we've gone from seeing the sky as a mysterious stone to a dynamic, measurable part of a vast universe.
How does the sky connect Earth with the universe?
The sky connects Earth with the universe by serving as a window to space. It's where we see stars, planets, and galaxies, making us aware that we're part of a much larger cosmos. The atmosphere filters sunlight and starlight, linking Earth's daily rhythms to celestial cycles. In this way, the sky constantly reminds us of our place in a vast, interconnected universe.
How do birds and aircraft use the sky differently? Explain briefly.
Birds use the sky as a natural habitat, navigating through air currents with their wings, relying on instinct and vision. Aircraft, on the other hand, use the sky as a controlled pathway, guided by instruments, weather data, and air traffic systems. So birds naturally glide through the sky, while aircraft rely on technology and precise planning.
What cultural meanings are attached to the sky in different societies?
Exactly. In different cultures, the sky has been a symbol of the divine, of freedom, or of fate. For example, in ancient Egypt, the sky was personified by the goddess Nut. While in Western cultures, the sky often symbolizes infinite possibility. So across time, the sky is on a canvas for human meaning and imagination.
What are the layers of the sky and atmosphere?
The layers of the atmosphere include, starting from the ground, the troposphere, where weather happens. Above that, the stratosphere, which houses the ozone layer. The mesosphere, where some meteors burn up. The thermosphere, where the air is very thin and the auroras form. And finally, the exosphere, which gradually fades into space. Each layer has distinct characteristics and plays a role in Earth's climate and life support.
How does air pollution change the appearance of the sky?
Air pollution dims the sky's clarity by adding particles like dust, soot, and chemicals. This can make the sky look hazy or gray, reducing sunlight and muting colors. At sunrise or sunset, pollution can actually intensify reds and oranges. But overall, it takes away the vibrancy and vastness that a clear sky would provide.
How does this
The sky inspires art, music, and cinema because it's a universal canvas, evoking emotion and vastness. Artists these dreams or transformations. And this way, the sky becomes a symbol for limitless creativity.
how did ancient people use the star for calendars and seasons?
Many Asian cultures use the stars to mark time and predict seasons. In China, for example, the lunar calendar relied on the phases of the moon and the positions of constellations, like the Big Dipper. In India, the sky guided festivals and agricultural cycles, with star positions helping determine planting times. Thus, stars became anchors for calendars linking human life to cosmic rhythms.
How do different languages have unique expression about the sky?
Yes, they do. Different languages evolved words for the sky that reflect unique cultural views. For instance, in Sanskrit, the word div relates to both the sky and the divine, while in Arabic, sama refers to the sky, often tied to spiritual ascent. In this way, each language encodes a particular relationship between humans and the vast sky above.
What emotion do wide open skies create in people?
An open sky often evokes emotions like freedom, possibility, and wonder. It can make people feel small in the vastness, but also uplifted, as if anything is possible. Poets often use the open sky to capture longing, peace, or a sense of connection to something greater. So the sky becomes a powerful emotional backdrop.
What, how, why is the night sky important for science and discovery?
The night sky is crucial for science because it lets us observe distant stars, planets, and galaxies without interference from sunlight. By studying the night sky, astronomers track celestial motions, discover new objects like exoplanets, and understand cosmic evolution. In short, the darkness of night allows us a clearer window into the universe's secrets.
How do astronauts describe seeing Earth from the sky and space? Explain briefly.
Astronauts describe seeing Earth from space as breathtaking and fragile. From orbit, they see a thin blue line of atmosphere wrapping a bright, vivid planet. No borders, just a shared zone. They often say it changes how they feel more connected, responsible, and aware of Earth's beauty and vulnerability.
How can future generations protect the beauty of the sky?
That really depends on the choices we make today. If future generations continue to value sustainability, reduce pollution, and preserve natural resources, then yes, they can protect the sky's beauty. But it takes real commitment, both in policy and in daily habits, so the sky stays a source of wonder for them.
Creativity.
The sky has often been seen as a symbol of human superiority because it represents what we reach for knowledge, ambition, and exploration. Early civilizations used the sky to measure themselves against cosmic order. Today, our ability to fly, communicate globally, and study space further reinforces the sense of human potential. Though it also reminds us that we're still part of a vast, unknown universe.
How could climate change affect the future appearance of the sky?
Yes, climate change will affect the sky's appearance. As temperatures rise, we see more frequent and intense storms, shifting cloud patterns, and even changes in the colors of sunsets. Increased pollutants can also make the sky hazy, while more intense wildfires can fill it with smoke. In short, as the climate changes, so will the sky.
So viewers, this is my AI session. I hope you like it. We will meet in another AI session. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan. Zindabad.
I'm really glad we could have this session. Take care of yourself as well, and I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next one. Allah Hafiz and Pakistan Zindabad.